So, uh, what are we talking about today, guys?
We are here discussing the Electronic Entertainment Expo.
E3, baby.
Yes, also known as E3, because it
2021.
it just finished yesterday. Was that yesterday? Was it the day before?
Yeah,
It
I
was
think there's
yesterday.
technically still some stuff because they're doing that like extended Xbox showcase, but I think that's just showing some more gameplay. There won't be any
Well,
announcements.
the Xbox showcase already peaked, so I don't care about anything else.
It's true, it absolutely did. I'm
It already
gonna
peaked.
I'm pulling up a list that I hope is a comprehensive list of everything they announced, and we'll
It
just
won't
go
be.
through each. It won't be, but we'll get most of it. Um, Everything that they announced, that way we can just go through each showcase they did, and if we don't have anything to say, we'll just say that.
Who cares?
Who cares? All right. So first thing, I forgot that this was even one of them. The Summer Games Fest.
I liked the Summer Games Fest actually. That was kind of neat.
Yeah, yeah.
I watched.
So,
Oh, sorry.
oh, that's okay.
I watched the like the indie game dev thing after it, and I actually found more things that I am interested in playing in that than in the real like Summer Games Fest.
I don't think I watched that part.
Oh man, there was some real cool stuff. There's a game coming out called Moonglow Bay. It's like a fishing RPG, which looks awesome.
Yeah, I saw you
It's
tweet about that, and I
Yeah,
looked up
dude,
that
it looks
one.
great. It looks great.
It does.
That and there's one called Head, which is like a pixel art platformer that I thought was really neat. It seems basic, but not in a bad way. It seems like something you can just sort of pick up and play in a day, or maybe it's very long. I really don't know yet because it's not out yet. But when it does come out, I have both of those games sitting in my Steam wish list, just waiting for them to drop.
Waiting for the day.
Waiting for the day. And speaking of,
Uh,
but real quick, I was
yeah.
upset that there was nothing announced about The Day Before, which is a game
too.
that I am super looking forward to, and I was really hoping
Me
we'd see
too.
something about. But you can't have it all.
You can't have it all. I think overall I was a little bit let down by this E3. I think a lot of the things that they like new games they announced, I didn't really care about. Everything cool was stuff that we like already knew was happening
Yeah, it was
for
just
the most
kind
part.
of underwhelming. I don't know. I liked a couple of the things that the Nintendo Direct, or not I guess, yeah, Nintendo Direct revealed. The Metroid Dread game looks fun.
Yeah.
The Mario Party All Stars or whatever it is looks fun. So I'm excited for that. I like Mario Party, and it's cool they're doing sort of like a greatest hits collection. The Monkey Ball collection, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I have actually never played a Monkey Ball game, but they've always looked neat, so I might have to give
played-
those a try.
Played one at like an arcade once. It's got like the big sparkly ball that you have to roll. I've never played one like on a console.
Oh, okay. The Smash character looks fine. I don't really play a lot of Smash, so I don't know. It's fine. It's a neat fighting game character in a fighting game, so I can't
Yeah.
be mad about it.
Nothing to be upset about.
They announced 8 million more JRPGs, which we
Oh, yeah.
all love. Everybody loves JRPGs,
Absolutely.
where you're a very powerful guy with short hair, and you meet big guy, girl with long hair, and monster, and you fight monster, and then at the end you fight a big demon.
It's a classic.
It's a classic. It's a structure that has yet to fail. Apparently, people eat that shit up.
I guess if you know what you like.
It's like having like your favorite comfort food every day. Like eventually you think you'd get tired of it, but apparently not. Apparently,
No, I wouldn't.
no, I wouldn't. If you gave me spaghetti every day of my life, I probably would craft a noose out of it and hang myself with it. Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
awful.
Okay, so
Yeah,
the
but sorry for
list of
the little aside about day before and ranting
that's
about
okay.
JRPGs.
It's okay. Summer Games Fest. First thing it has on the list is Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, the Borderlands like fantasy spin-off.
I don't think I
Any
saw
thoughts
that.
about that?
Hold on. Let me take a look at this.
Look at it.
Let me. Can I just say right out of the gate, Borderlands 2 was fine. I have yet to play Borderlands 3 or any of the other ones, so this doesn't really gel with me. And also,
Yeah.
the Borderlands movie is being directed by Eli Roth, so fuck that
Yes,
shit.
talked about that on stream
We did.
recently.
We did. And Eli Roth,
Which
if you don't
TV
know,
/ too much gravy.
yeah, Eli Roth, if you don't know, is a horrible homophobe, or at least he
Mhm.
was back in 2013 when he released. What was that? The Green something?
Green Inferno.
The Green Inferno. That was it. But maybe he's changed, but probably not.
Why would he?
Why would he? He doesn't have to. Nobody's thought about Eli Roth since. Has
That's
anyone,
us.
has anyone ever thought about Eli Roth?
We're the only ones.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I'm sure it'll sell. Borderlands always sells.
Yeah, it looks interesting. Every Borderlands game that I've played, which is like half of them, is fine. Like
Yeah.
I enjoy it, and then that's about it.
Yeah.
So I might play it, I might not. It depends on like if I have any friends who want to play, because the co-op is the draw to me.
This is not Borderlands, but we should play, or Tiny Tina related, but we should play the Borderlands 2 co-op for the channel eventually.
Yeah.
Because that is a very
Played,
fun game.
I played through Borderlands 3 with our friend Julian. Shout out.
Shout out to
that, and that was
Julian.
it was a fun time, but more so just because I was hanging out with my friend
Oh,
instead
yeah.
of like the game itself being amazing. It wasn't bad.
Well, because those games have a very like certain sense of humor and style.
Yeah.
And it dates itself pretty much immediately.
Yes.
But
The
you
memeing.
know, oh my god, yeah.
Um.
I can guarantee you there's going to be an Elon Musk Dogecoin to the moon reference in Borderlands 4.
Oh hell yeah. Maybe in this game,
Probably
which
in
is
this
not
game.
Borderlands 4. They were very clear about that.
That's
It's sort of
fine.
a
It's kind of like
how
what they
every
did
once
with the
in a while-
pre-sequel or whatever.
yeah. It's they were pretty insistent that it's like its own thing, but essentially what it is there was a DLC for Borderlands 2 where the theme was you were participating in I can't remember what they called it, but it was Dungeons and Dragons with Tiny Tina as the DM, and this is like a whole game that is that.
Oh, okay. That's pretty.
And that
sweet.
was yeah, it was pretty fun because it had a lot of like meta humor where you'd be playing and you'd be fighting something and she would just decide that it was something else, so then it would turn into something else. And
Oh, okay.
so I'm interested in it. It's got Andy Samberg on the cast. I don't remember any of the others, but I remember his name popping up.
Oh man, from Brooklyn Nine-Nine fame
And The Lonely Island.
and The Lonely
And,
Island and
No,
the
your favorite
best-
show.
What my favorite show? What's my favorite show?
Saturday Night Live.
Oh, I love Saturday Night Live.
Yeah,
I love it when they have Elon Musk on Saturday Night Live and he plays Wario in the courtroom.
plays Wario, and it's
That's
funny
my Oh, it's always funny.
every
It's
time.
not painful at all. Talk about a wrist bleeder with that one.
Absolutely.
That's a horror. Oh my god. Wait, that's not what we're here to talk about. We can
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can we could do that for another time.
Next game on the list, Metal Slug Tactics. Any thoughts?
Nope.
Nope.
Metal
Moving
Slug.
on.
I don't even think Metal Slug Tactics. Is it like a top-down tactics game? It probably is with a name like Metal Slug Tactics. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I've never been a big fan of the XCOM type games. I think my favorite one I've ever played was Wasteland 3, and that's basically
Yeah.
just because it's a modern day Fallout 2, which is just enjoyable. But that's about it. Even that it wears on you after a while. So no, I don't care about Metal Slug Tactics.
No thoughts. Moving on.
No thoughts.
Death Stranding Director's Cut.
Yeah.
Any?
I always wanted to play Death Stranding. I haven't played it yet. Maybe I'll wait until that comes out and get it on the computer and play it.
Yeah.
It looks neat. I like Hideo Kojima's games. I was one of the select few that loved Metal Gear Solid 5. Yeah, I'll probably play it when the
I probably won't.
That's fair.
Doesn't interest me at all, but I can tell. Like, I know that Kojima's style is something that appeals to a lot of people. It's just not me.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's
He's got something figured out.
He's got some. Next game, Jurassic World Evolution 2.
There was a Jurassic World Evolution 1?
Yeah, it's like a theme park tycoon, or I guess more like a zoo tycoon, but it's Jurassic Park.
Oh.
From what I heard, the dinosaur stuff was neat because it had a like a DNA evolution system.
Oh, okay.
Where
that makes sense.
Yeah, so you'd have to mess around with these like DNA combinations and puzzles to unlock new dinosaurs. But from what I heard, all of the actual like theme park stuff around that was pretty lackluster. So I'm actually looking forward to a second one because maybe they'll expand
maybe
on
they'll
that.
bring it up. Maybe they'll do it a little bit better. But who knows?
Jeff Goldblum states that the game will be deeper and more expansive than the original. So,
And you know what?
Gotta
He
trust
probably got paid to say that. Because
no, I think he's a hardcore gamer. I think he knows
Jeff
what he's
Jeff
talking about.
Goldblum has not played a video game since Mario 64 in like the 90s, and he looked at it and it fucking put him in a coma.
Earlier today, this is not related, but I watched a video of Jeff Goldblum like at the unveiling of the Jurassic Park themed land at Universal Studios Florida, and he seems like he doesn't know where he is or what he's talking about.
Well, that's because Jeff Goldblum is just a fucking nut. He's like Crispin Glover. Like he's in his own world 90% of the time.
That's true.
He's a nutball, and he's got a great voice. He's got like here's the thing. He doesn't look like a nutball, but like he talks for 2 seconds. You're like, oh my god, this guy's insane, and it's great because he works perfectly, and it's awesome. I'm a Jeff Goldblum fan.
Yeah, me too. He's gonna be back in the next Jurassic Park. I'm looking forward to that.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
As far as like the Jurassic World movies go, I saw the first one in theaters like everybody and their mother did. I didn't see the second one, but hearing the premise made me not want to see it. And like an in-depth premise of it. Not that I'm not going to spoil it, but I'm sure you've probably seen it, haven't you?
Yeah.
I didn't like stuff about it from what I heard, and it seems kind of goofy. So I don't know if I'll be seeing that one.
I will die on the Jurassic World hill.
Mm-hmm.
Fallen Kingdom is bad.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay. Yeah, Jurassic World was cool. I didn't see Fallen Kingdom, but it sounds dumb.
Not great. We'll get to it eventually.
Well, yeah, sure. we'll do that. That'll be one of the ones I check out halfway through. I'll watch
next
it.
Game is
dead inside.
Yeah. Next game is Lost Ark.
Lost Ark, is that like a thing for the Ark game?
I don't think so. A Diablo-esque MMO.
Oh God.
No thoughts.
Yeah, I got a thought.
It looked pretty generic, based on this thumbnail.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at pictures of it. Yeah, wow. It looks like League of Legends, which is not a good thing. You should never.
Oh yeah.
Your game should never invoke League of Legends because that's an immediate turnoff.
Call of Duty Warzone Season 4.
Nope.
Don't care.
Who cares?
I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of COD heads out there. Not me, man.
They love fishing, dude.
They love fishing. Among Us update.
Yes, dude.
Yes.
Okay, unironically,
That's what I'm about.
Okay, listen. Unironically, 15-player lobbies is kind of hype.
Yes,
That
and
sounds
new
crazy.
roles?
Yeah, new roles. I don't know about roles. I hope there's like a mode where you can just do like regular 15-person.
I'm sure there will be. It'll be. I think it'll probably be like a, like in the options, you'll be able to select which roles exist in the match.
Because like, I don't know, 15-person 3 imposter sounds great. Because before you could do 3 imposter, but it wasn't really that viable. because with 10 people, you can really end around fast that way.
Yeah,
But 15 person with 3 imposters is much more doable, and that's gonna be chaos.
I agree.
Yeah, that was cool. I like
Salt
Among
and
Us.
Sacrifice.
What was it?
Salt and Sacrifice.
Salt and Sacrifice. I don't know. Let me see.
Sequel to Salt and Sanctuary.
Oh, it's like a. Oh, this looks neat. I could see myself playing this maybe.
Yeah, 2D action platformer
Yeah.
with a bigger co-op focus than the first game.
Oh, if it's co-op, we could play it for sure.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
I like co-op.
But I
games.
don't know anything about it, so I don't have
Oh,
much to say.
Fuck if I know. I didn't even know it
Solar
was a
Ash.
thing. Solar Ash.
Solar Ash.
Uh,
From developer Heart Machine. Developer behind Hyper Light Drifter. None of those words mean anything to me. I'm
no,
sorry.
Me neither. I will probably not play it.
Nope. New agent for Valorant.
Oh boy.
Shut up. Fuck off.
Oh man, Valorant. They took the worst parts of CS:GO and League of Legends and put them together. And
Yes.
I even just
And-
hearing that makes me never want to play that game. Cause
Moving on.
yeah, yep,
Fuck it.
fuck Valorant.
New map for Escape from Tarkov.
Oh really? I didn't even see that. That's hype.
Yep. A new map called Streets of Tarkov. An urban map lined with narrow streets and tall buildings.
Oh, that sounds horrible. I'm gonna love it. Oh wow, that
I knew
sounds like
you'd be into it.
that sounds like a shotgun fest all day.
100%.
Oh man, that's gonna be fun.
I've not played it yet. I want to,
Oh,
but
man.
I'm just agreeing because I assume you're the expert.
I'm not an expert yet, but that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be chaos. Oh wow, that's either gonna really really suck or to be like the best map. Yeah, that's sweet.
2 Point Campus, sequel to 2 Point Hospital.
Yeah, that looks kind of neat. I'm not
Yeah.
a big fan of like. I don't know if that's not really a tycoon game, I guess, but I
I think it's made by some of the old like Roller Coaster Tycoon devs, if I'm not mistaken.
well,
They
Roller
started
Coaster
the-
Tycoon 3 is one of the greatest games ever made, so
Yeah.
that's just a fact. But it reminded me of Theme Hospital, which is pretty cool. That's a game from a while ago.
I don't know it.
It's basically just like a hospital builder, but it was. Oh, when did that come out? It came out in 1997 by
Oh,
EA. It
A
was
while
like
back.
Yeah. This is like an older game, but I remember playing it a little bit when I was young, and I really enjoyed it, and that kind of reminded me of it. So I might check it out. That's probably be one that I buy when it's on sale and play for like a weekend and then never touch again.
Yeah, I never got super deep into the 2 Point Hospital situation.
Oh, I didn't either, but there's something
Sure.
about building a college that seems neat.
Yeah, it's got like wacky shit.
Yeah.
Stranger Things characters in Smite.
Really?
Okay. Yes.
What?
Yes.
You're lying. That's a joke
Nope.
you wrote down.
No, it's right here. I swear to God. I'll cut to my screen at this
Stranger
part.
Things Smite. Oh my lord. What?
The Demogorgon, the Mind Flayer, and 11 and Hopper.
What were they thinking? What?
I don't know.
I don't know if you've ever played Smite, but that's another one that invokes. Yeah,
A little.
It's very much like League of Legends, and so I played it
Very
once or
much.
twice, and I was like, nope.
Yeah, I played a little when they added Avatar: The Last Airbender characters.
Oh, do they
Because-
like? Is this like a regular thing for them?
Sort of.
Oh, okay. That's a
every
little more
once in a while-
understandable then.
Yeah, so they're not new characters, they're skins for existing characters.
Oh, okay.
But they'll still like all the moveset and animations and stuff will change to like fit that character just because it's a game that can do that, I guess.
That's kind of neat then. I
Yeah.
You know how I feel about Stranger Things.
Yeah, I think this is mostly an attempt to keep it relevant, I guess.
Keep
Plus,
somebody
11
from
looks
going
the way
under.
she. Yes, I think 11 looks like she does.
11
in the
looks like
first
season 1 11, but Hopper's
Yeah.
definitely season 3 Hopper, and the Mind Flayer was a thing in. I guess it was a thing in season 2, but you never saw it. But you see,
You
it
saw
in
like the
season
big
3.
cloud.
Yeah,
And then a big goop monster in season 3.
big goop monster in season 3.
They shoot it with a shotgun or whatever. It kills the guy from Power Rangers.
Shoot it with a shotgun.
Yeah,
That's how you beat your
Um,
all-powerful demon.
shoot it with a
Shoot it
shotgun.
with a
Yeah,
shotgun. It does kill.
Um,
It kills Dacker Montgomery, which he's a very attractive man on that TV show.
he is.
He's a piece of shit in the show, but he's wildly attractive,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm not afraid
like
to
it.
say it.
No, you shouldn't be.
He had the blonde hair with the horrible 80s porno mustache. It was
Yeah.
wonderful.
He was also what I was referring to was that he was the Red Ranger.
Oh yeah, I know he
in
was in Power
live
Rangers.
action Power Rangers.
In the
And he
Dunkin'
got to,
Donuts 2 hours.
the Dunkin'
special.
Donuts stuff. Yeah, he had a thing going with Naomi Scott in that movie, who was the Pink Ranger.
Mm.
So any scenes with those two, I was like, this is
I
what I'm
know
about.
you.
Painkiller. There's no trailer for this, so I have no thoughts.
I take those when I have headaches.
I took one earlier, had a migraine.
Painkiller game. I want to see what it looks like at least.
From the developers that made the World War Z game.
This is clearly an old box cover, but if you look up Painkiller game, the first thing that comes up, it looks like the cover to like an 80s schlock action movie. Like it looks like it looks like, you know what a Canon film is? It looks like the cover of a Canon film.
I see it.
It's great.
I like it. I love it.
Yeah.
Cool.
It seems like
Very cool.
it says, I don't know, I can't find anything about it. I'll have to investigate that one cuz I like action.
The Anacrusis.
What?
It was that game that looked sort of Left 4 Dead-ish. It was like 4 people on like a space station or something fighting off alien zombie things.
The Anacrusis video game. Kotaku says it's like Left 4 Dead but way more stylish. And you know you can
Way
trust
more.
people at Kotaku.
100%.
Oh, this looks wonderful.
Yeah, it looked
Oh,
good.
Kotaku was right. I
Kotaku.
take back my snarky comment. Oh, this looks great.
Every podcast is gonna be Jackson taking back a snarky comment he made about first time it
At
was
least
about
once.
Zack
At least
Zack
once.
Snyder. At least one.
At least once there will be a formal apology. Oh, this looks great. I'll play the shit out of that. That looks awesome.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah, big time.
But we haven't seen too much yet, so I guess not a lot to say.
It doesn't matter. That looks great. That's like Star Trek but horror.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Fast and Furious cars in Rocket League. Thoughts?
Rocket League's okay.
Rocket League can be fun. I don't know if I'm like itching to drive a Nissan Skyline. Though.
I just want to drive a car with a big. I want to drive the word family. That's the true Fast and Furious car in Rocket League. Just the word family with wheels.
Rocket League's all about family.
Rocket League is all about family. Just like the Fast and Furious movies, because
shit.
everything in that movies are ridiculous.
We're getting to a few that I think I missed.
Well,
There's a game called Blood Hunt.
Then you're right up there with me, buddy, because I've missed about 90% of these so far.
The description says vampires meet Fortnite in Blood Hunt, a brand new battle royale game set in the Vampire the Masquerade universe.
Okay.
The second part sounds neat. Don't lead with the Fortnite thing. Please.
Lead with Fortnite.
Put your best foot forward. That's what I say. And that's the Fortnite foot.
Mhm.
The Foot Knight.
Fortnite.
That's what they call me, baby.
They call me the Foot Knight.
House of Ashes, the third entry in the Dark Pictures anthology. That's Man of Medan and Little Hope, the previous entries. I think they're also somewhat related to fucking what's that game? With the Wendigos?
I don't know.
Whatever.
Until
It's-
Dawn.
it's- Until Dawn, yes. My
Okay.
brain kept saying Dying Light, and I'm like, that's not the one. You're wrong. That's all it was giving me. It's fine. I don't know. I wasn't. I almost said it again. Until Dawn was fun. I
I
didn't
never
like
played
Man
it.
of Medan or Little Hope. So
I've never played any of these.
they're like those choice-based, like Telltale-ish games.
Oh, well,
But
that's
these
why
ones
I've
are
never
horror
played them.
focused.
I have another confession. I hate Telltale games.
Oh, that's fine. Like I don't think you're wrong for that.
It's like
There's a few that I like, and then they just kind of ran them into the ground by
The only
never doing
one-
anything different.
the only one that you should play is the Minecraft one.
Minecraft Story Mode.
Yeah,
my favorite
baby.
game.
The world's #1 game.
You can play that on Netflix. Did you know that?
What?
Yeah, they put it on Netflix, and it has like you can make the choices with the TV remote.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
That's baffling.
We'll get to it.
That's
we'll do a
actually
video.
insane.
We'll play the Netflix version of Minecraft Story Mode.
Wow. I just know that Patton Oswalt's in it.
Yeah, he's the main character, and I hate it.
Famous,
His voice gets on my nerves.
famous and comedian.
Oh my
Patton
God.
Oswalt.
It's not true.
It's not true. It's not true.
Legally, we must specify.
That's a joke. You might have to censor that one. He did. He did.
I swear.
He didn't.
Okay.
But if he did.
No.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
we'll play the Minecraft Story Mode game on Netflix. Which
Okay,
is
moving
apparently
on.
a thing that's real.
We have like 6 showcases to get through. We gotta go. We
We-
gotta speed run.
Okay, start speed running these.
Tales of Arise.
Tales of Arise.
We got a closer look at the next game in the beloved Tales of series.
Oh,
I've
it
never
looks
heard
like
of
a
it.
JRPG.
Yeah,
Nope.
okay.
Refer
yeah.
back to my earlier comment.
JRPG.
I don't give a fuck.
JRPG, that's what it says.
Put that on the
Uh,
JRPG list and flush that list down the shitter.
Flush the list, like the rat from that movie.
Oh, dude.
Sky, the Little Prince season. Nintendo Switch game. There's no information about it. It's not a trailer that I can click on. The description doesn't say anything.
Oh, it's in French.
Okay.
Maybe.
Planet of Lana.
Planet of Lana.
Channeling serious Limbo X Ori vibes.
I wasn't a big fan of Limbo or Ori, so I probably won't play it.
I heard they're good. I don't know.
Limbo was the better of the two, and even it was kind of.
Yeah.
But who knows? It could be like a sleeper hit. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean we'll see.
Yeah.
Overwatch 2.
Yeah, baby, more
Sure.
Overwatch on all sides
Yeah.
of the screen.
Yes.
I can't wait for
I'll play it.
5v5 for some reason.
That's all I can say about it, I guess.
Yeah, I'll play it.
It's not even a new announcement. They were just showing off the new skins for Baptiste and Sombra. My my 2 biggest crushes.
I get it.
Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin.
It looked okay.
Yeah, I'm not a big Monster Hunter guy, but if you
I-
are, I'm sure this will be
I
for
love
you.
Monster Hunter World, but I know that that's like an outlier in the Monster Hunter series.
Yeah, because it's different.
It's different, but it's very, very fun.
Yeah. Endless Dungeon.
That sounds fun. I like dungeon crawlers.
A roguelike that sees you trapped on a mysterious space station. In order to escape, you'll need to recruit other heroes and protect your crystal against the never-ending monster
Oh, that's not a dungeon. That's a space station. They fucking lied.
They fucking lied.
Bastards.
Near Automata skin for Fall Guys. Why is
That
why
was
is this
just
on the
funny.
list?
That was just funny. It was
That's
It was
hilarious.
2B for Fall Guys, which I'm sure you know who 2B is. But if there's anybody that listening that
Yes.
doesn't, it's the famous near Autonoma character with the big ass. And they
The
put her
big butt.
they put her in Fall Guys. Because that game is still around apparently.
Yeah, I mean it's all right.
I think we talked about this recently as well. That game was fun, but it peaked early. That game peaked
Yeah,
so
unfortunately.
early. Yeah.
they thought they had something, and then it was so quickly
They
taken
had
away.
lightning in a bottle for about 2 weeks when everybody was talking about it, and then I have not heard anything about it since.
The next one is just they announced a new development studio, Deviation Games, founded by two former Treyarch developers. Cool,
Cool.
great.
Maybe they'll get to make Call of Duty. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Back for Blood,
That
Uh,
game looks fun.
other Left 4 Dead game. Yeah, I'm into it. I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, that one's more.
'Cause that was just straight up from the Left 4 Dead developers.
Yeah, that one's more obviously just a Left 4 Dead clone than the. What was it? Astora or whatever.
Yeah, it had a weird name.
Yeah.
I'll scroll back up.
But
Um,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Left 4 Dead,
Anacrusis.
Anacrusis, that's it. Left 4 Dead is still fun to this day to play. So
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with
And it definitely seems like,
making a new one.
they did the first game and then Valve did the second game, and then they just like waited for like a decade for
Oh,
Valve
yeah.
to do a third one, and they never did. So they were like, okay, we'll just
We'll just do
Left
it.
4 Dead again.
We'll just do Left
Yeah.
4 Dead again.
Which good. I want more. So
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm all about it. Tribes of Midgard.
That was like a top-down game, wasn't it?
I think so. Survival RPG. Start a tribe from scratch. Hunt to earn better
yeah.
gear.
You know what?
protection.
This one looked graphically a little goofy, but the idea seems very neat. And I think
Yeah.
I remember that catching my eye and being like, "Oh, this seems kind of cool." That's probably another one that I'll buy on sale and then play for a weekend. That's what I do.
Evil Dead the game.
That looks awesome. Evil Dead the game looks sick. I'm very excited for
Yeah.
that because I love those movies.
Yeah. It looked fun. For a second, when I saw the gameplay, I was like, is this just Dead by Daylight?
But
it's not.
It's
It's
more.
very-
It's going to
way
be more
different.
fun Dead by Daylight because I like Dead
Not
by
difficult.
Daylight, but there are times when that game is just soul suckingly not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. And that game seems a little bit better paced. Not better paced, better balanced, I suppose.
Yeah. 4-player co-op. I'm always here for a co-op game.
Oh yeah, I'll play.
I love to play with my friends.
Oh, absolutely. That'll be when we all sit down and play.
Here we go. Elden Ring.
Oh.
Thoughts on Elden Ring?
Yeah, thoughts on Elden Ring. Dark Souls games I don't like
Mm-hmm.
because they're, in my opinion, they are manufactured difficulty. They're too long, and they're boring. The only one that I've enjoyed playing was Sekiro, and that's because it wasn't like an old knight, like medieval game.
Yeah.
And it was more interesting to me than like Dark Souls 3, which I played a good bit of. I just got bored with it because it's the same shit over and over again. And you're
Yeah.
just like, whatever, I get it at this point. And I get that like the aesthetic is like the big draw of it, but who gives a shit? Like
Yeah, I'm not big on Dark Souls games either. I know that like there's anytime you like criticize a Dark Souls or some of those From Software games,
people, they say
there's
you're
always
bad
like
at it,
the
and
get
they're
good
like, "Oh,
crowd. Yeah,
you're just
they
bad.
come out of the woodwork.
I'm not
tell
bad.
you that
It's
you're just
fucking
bad.
boring.
Yeah, it's just not for everyone. And I do think that sometimes they can have interesting gameplay challenges, and then other times they're just extremely unfairly difficult just
Yes.
for the sake of being
For the sake of being difficult, and that's it. They're like, oh,
and that's not fun to
our
me.
games are notoriously hard. Let's have a very hard section for no reason. And I get, well, it's
Just
not for no
because.
reason. It's literally because, we have to keep up this thing of notoriously hard games. And it's like, whatever. Whatever. Elden Ring, I know people have been excited for it because it's Game of Thrones, but Dark Souls...
George R.R. Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But much like Dark Souls, I imagine that the story will just be fantasy garbled nonsense, and it'll just become another Soulsborne game that people play.
Yeah, and that's fine.
It's
But
fine.
stop shitting on people who don't enjoy them. It's okay to not like challenging things.
Pretend like challenging games are the best. I'm gonna go play Mario,
Right.
and you're gonna cry about it.
We're gonna play Mario Golf, which we'll get to.
Yes.
That's the last showcase.
Yes.
Next up is the Ubisoft Forward.
Eh.
Yeah, yeah. Rainbow Six Extraction.
It's fine.
Anything.
No,
I'm
not
I'm
really.
excited. I think Rainbow Six Siege has interesting gameplay. I just can't stand like, the community.
Oh yeah. You're
So a
telling me,
PvE
buddy.
version of that,
Yeah, that's
is-
true. That'll be fun.
I could enjoy it.
Yeah.
Um,
I've played far too much Rainbow Six Siege in my lifetime, so I'll probably like that game, and I'll probably buy it and play far too much of it, like I did with Siege. But I don't know. It's a neat spin-off, but I don't know. They shouldn't. I hope it should be like at most $40 game. Don't charge $60 for it. That's gonna be ridiculous.
yeah.
Charge like 30, at most 40.
Also good on them, I guess, for changing the name from Rainbow Six
Yes.
Quarantine
Yes.
to Rainbow Six Extraction.
Yes, that was. It wasn't even really their fault. It was just unfortunate timing, and they changed it.
Yeah. I think Extraction is technically a worse name because it's less
Oh,
descriptive.
absolutely.
But I'm glad they
Call
changed
it Rainbow Six Biohazard.
I don't know if they'd be allowed to with Resident Evil.
Do they have? I mean, yeah, maybe. Maybe so.
Rocksmith, next game.
Eh,
You
Just-
play guitar.
just play real guitar.
Not about Rocksmith.
No.
It teaches people how to play guitar.
Just play Guitar Hero. Does it? I thought it was
This
just like a guitar, like a Guitar Hero type game.
No,
If
it's
it- if it
it's sort
teaches
of like
you to
Guitar
play
Hero, but with a
guitar-
real guitar.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, then that's awesome.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
Do more of that. Learn to play instruments
More of that.
because
Called
instruments
Rocksmith
are
Plus.
fun. I don't know. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
They should bring back Guitar Hero. I miss Guitar Hero.
I know they tried with Guitar
that
Hero
shit ass
Live.
Guitar Hero Live. It was bad.
Didn't work.
No, bring back classic
I
Guitar
played a
Hero.
demo at a store once at a Toys R Us.
Wow.
and
It's
then
an ancient
I
story.
never played the actual game. Ancient story.
Dated
fucking
story.
Old. Dated
You
story.
saw that
I'm
giraffe where
sorry.
they fucking walked him up to the guillotine and killed him.
Oh jeez, where would the guillotine drop?
Just anywhere. They've got
Anywhere.
room to play.
Just feed him through. Just drop it a few times.
They
Chop the carrot.
they're sewing like neck slices. They're like catching them on like forks and roasting them. Like, yeah, get your neck slice.
The next slice of Jeffrey.
Jeffrey the Giraffe, former ruler of the Toy Kingdom, now beheaded by Jeff Bezos.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
He would have done it. He'd do it himself too.
He would have. He did. They fucking killed at Toys R Us.
It's back a little. They're doing
Yeah.
like miniature versions inside shopping malls.
Toys R Us pop-up stores. Man, I just miss going to the Toys R Us and looking at the seemingly never-ending aisle of Legos, and you're like, "This is the greatest." And
Yeah, I liked Toys R Us. Even as I grew up and I was in like my mid to late
It was
teens,
still
I would
cool.
still enjoy going.
Still
I'm
neat
a guy
as
who
shit
likes
to be
toys.
there.
What can I say?
I when I was like 10, I bought a Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees figure there, and that's what started me watching horror movies at too young of an age. That was a formative moment in my life. I bought the toys, and then like a year later, I watched Nightmare on Elm Street, and I was very little, and it scared me to death. And now I watch it and laugh at it.
I still can't handle horror movies. I'm a
Oh,
big old
man.
pussy.
Even like the real goofy ones.
I mean, sorta.
Let's.
Uh,
I'm gonna ruin horror movies for you forever by making you watch Nightmare 3, 4, and 5, and you will never find anything scary again because those are. 5 is just like a comedy, basically. Well,
yeah.
6 is more of just a comedy, but 5's pretty bad too.
Yeah, I saw, fuck, what was the movie called? I went and saw the one with the phone. You know that one where they had like the app. I think was it just called Countdown?
Yes, it was called Countdown. Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Saw that. That movie was stupid as fuck.
That movie was
and
dumb
it
as
still
shit.
like freaked me out
Really?
because like yeah, well it wasn't like nothing about the premise freaked me out and none of it was like particularly scary. But the thing about shitty horror movies is they're always doing jump scares. And
Oh yeah. Mhm.
I'm a very anxious person. So like anytime I know that a jump scare is coming, I get so anxious about it. Even if I know I'm like just like based on the structure of shitty horror movies, it's gonna be a fake out jump scare and it's still gonna make me jump because I have anxiety.
Yeah.
And I get real tense about it.
I think the only horror movie jump scare that I really like is the one in Texas Chainsaw when they're in the woods. It's like nighttime, and then out of nowhere, Leatherface is just there, and he revs the chainsaw up, and it's sweet. And he, that's a great movie. But we're not here to talk about scary movies. We can talk about scary movies another time. We're here to talk about the E3,
Yeah.
all the video games.
E3, more games, more games.
More games.
Riders Republic,
Nope.
snowboarding game, I think.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that's what the game was called. That looked neat. It kind of reminded me of SSX Tricky. It looks
Yes,
cool.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Although
I might
I
play
think
it.
they showed off like two snowboarding games, didn't they? Because there was one that had like snowboarding and biking, and then one that was just snowboarding.
Did they?
Yeah,
Am I
because
thinking of the
I
other
think this was the
snowboard game?
snowboarding and biking one.
Oh, I didn't see
If
the
it was
biking
near the
one.
end, yeah,
Oh, maybe I'm thinking
I don't know
about
which
the...
one is which. I can't remember the names.
What
But
was
this, I think this was the biking.
What was this one called?
Riders Republic.
Riders Republic.
Although this Games Radar article calls it Rider Republic in like the title,
Oh,
and then
yeah,
in the
this,
description says Riders.
this is
Republic,
not
so
the
I don't know
game
which
that I
it is.
saw. I can't say anything about this game. That's weird that they had two snowboarding games, though. In
I
one
know
year.
when the second one came up, I was watching it with RJ, and I was like, "Is this the same game that we saw like a couple of days ago? What's happening?" And he was like, "I don't think so."
the one that was just snowboarding looked cool. I didn't say anything about this. If I play any of them, I'll probably just play the snowboarding one.
Yeah, you don't want to split your focus.
No. Especially with like a stunt game, you really want to be at it.
Yeah. Next is Rainbow Six Siege is gonna have cross play and cross progression.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
something that-
I think every game should have cross play.
yeah. Cross progression is
good.
big because now I can port my 2,000 hour PS4 character to the computer. And that's fine. That's sweet. Yeah, that's cool. Also, that'll make it easier to just get in games and shit. That's cool. I'm about it.
It says crossplay and progression is coming as well, though it seems it will just be between Xbox and PlayStation platforms.
Well, you know what? Then fuck me with a knife.
I take it back.
That game sucks. Then.
All right, here we go. Just Dance 2022.
Just Dance is fun. I like those games.
Yeah,
They're
Sure.
That's a very good party game.
very good party. I remember playing it a lot on the Wii.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. We had the Wii version, and sometimes we would just
The
bust it out.
Rasputin.
Yeah, Rasputin. There was the President's song "Lump" was on there, and that was my
Lump.
first exposure to them, and that's one of my favorite bands ever now.
Oh yeah, you're all about the president.
Oh yeah, they're a wonderful band, and that's one of their worst songs in my opinion, because it's like
damn.
an outlier on that album. The rest of the album's like
Uh-huh.
kind of twangy and interesting. That one's more just like a steady like kind of pop punk beat, or even like more like punk rock. And it's not bad, but on that particular album, it's my least favorite. But
Yeah.
it's still, I still love the Presidents. They're always a great band to listen to.
Yeah, I have to pause and mute my mic for just 1 second. I'll be
Oh,
right
you
back.
fuck.
I'm sorry. I'm
That's
sorry.
fine. That's fine. While you're gone, I'll play the Kim Kardashian Hollywood game.
Hey, bestie. I love your style.
Hello?
Hey!
Hey, I'm back. I'm sorry about that.
No, that's alright.
We're still recording.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. Assassin's Creed Valhalla expansion.
Eh,
Yeah,
eh.
exactly. I mean, I heard it was good. Don't care. I fell out of Assassin's Creed a long time ago.
I played Odyssey and it was fun, but... Eh.
Well, it's like I fell out because every game started being like exactly the same. Black Flag was the last one I played, which was really good. But
Black
then after
Flag
that,
was
I just
good.
had no interest. Yeah, because every game after that was just like Black Flag again.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did Assassin's Creed Origins, which actually like looked interesting because they mixed it up and like reinvented the gameplay and the weapon system. But then now they're just doing like it's that every time again. They didn't learn their lesson.
Nope. Cash
So
cow.
I'm still not back in.
Yeah, I don't care about Assassin's Creed.
All right. Werewolves Within. It's actually a movie.
It's a movie?
See that? Yeah,
No.
it's a movie being made by Ubisoft. I'm sure that'll go great.
Sure, that'll go great.
It's got the AT&T girl in it, so that'll get some people on board, I'm sure.
The AT&T girl?
Yeah, you know, the one with the
Oh,
boobs.
yeah.
You know the one.
Oh, I know the one.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
She'll
it
never
does-
hear this,
it
but I
does
still
have
feel
her.
bad.
Oh yeah, I felt real bad about that whole thing.
Sure, it's like a horror comedy about werewolves.
Mm.
Fine, okay, but it's a movie being made by Ubisoft, so that's the sticking point for. If they just kept their name off of it, I'd
Ubisoft,
probably
let
be a little
me
bit
make
more
the
interested.
movie. Let
Yeah,
me come
let
in there
us
and
direct
make the movie.
your werewolf movie with the hot cell phone lady. We'll do a good job.
I'll
I
do a
swear.
great job. I've seen many movies, especially horror movies. So you should give me $30 million.
I don't know what the budget is.
It's
it
probably
looked pretty low
It's
budget.
probably like five. It's probably like a Blumhouse movie. They're gonna make it for like $1 million or $2 million. So when it bombs, they still make money.
Yeah, that's the horror movie machine. Just keep cranking them out for no money, and then no matter how much you make, it's a profit.
Unfortunately,
And if you don't make any, it's a tax write-off.
I miss good horror.
What, you're not into movies like The Bye Bye Man?
No, you're right. That and I guess they didn't have an Insidious 8 ready, so they made Curse of La Llorona or whatever, and that looked dumb.
Curse of La Llorona.
Yeah,
Technically in the Conjuring universe, I think.
is it?
But like in Mexico.
It's Mexican, The Conjuring. I saw.
Yeah, because she's like, it's like a Mexican folk tale.
Yeah, I saw The Nun when that came out, and that was supposed to be a horror movie, and I was sitting there laughing in the theater. And I think that's when I realized that horror was dead. I was just sitting there.
Horror is
I
dead.
was sitting there with a couple of my friends, laughing my ass off at The Nun because of how stupid it was.
It is weird that like The Conjuring is held up by a lot of people as like a good horror franchise.
No.
But they also keep doing these spin-offs that are just like the worst shit you've ever seen. Regardless of like the way how you perceive the main movies.
The only, I guess the only Conjuring, because Annabelle is part of the Conjuring, isn't it? Cause
I think so.
Because it's got Ed and Lorraine Warren or those characters. The only one of the Annabelle or like the Conjuring universe movies I like is Annabelle 3, and it's not particularly a great movie, but I just liked it. It was interesting. I saw it in theaters and I enjoyed it. But
Yeah.
I found out recently that apparently Ed Warren, when he was like in his 30s, had a 15-year-old mistress.
I was gonna bring that up.
Oops.
And Lorraine Warren, yeah, oops.
Oops.
Lorraine Warren knew about it
She
and
knew
like
about it
let
and
her
was just-
live with him.
Just fine with it.
Just okay with getting cucked by a 15-year-old.
Yeah, there's a lot wrong there.
So
I believe
the
in
Warrens, I
ghosts,
guess.
but I guess the most notorious hack fraudsters in history were also weirdo pedophiles. So that's fine.
last podcast we were on the fuck Joss Whedon train. Now we're on the fuck Warrens
I'm
train.
still on the fuck Joss Whedon. Just fuck weirdos.
Always on
Fuck sex
Whedon's train.
weirdos and fuck people that are awful.
fuck sex weirdos. There were I listened back to that podcast and there were a few points where I was like, if he had known, he would have said sex weirdos.
Oh, I
here.
absolutely would have. When I was editing it, I was like, oh, I should have said sex weirdo, but it wasn't my vernacular.
There
at
were
the
a
time.
few moments, not to like sit here and talk about our previous podcast, but
Yeah,
there were
this
a few
will be
moments
very
where
quick.
I thought of funny things to say.
Oh,
and I was
absolutely.
like, God damn it.
You should have.
Me, asshole.
You should have been on the editing side where I would sit there like and listen to myself fumble over a sentence, and have like 3 seconds of silence that I'd cut out and just be like, "Oh, you fucking idiot." It's not
Moron.
great. Yeah, it's like, "Oh, you dumb fuck." But yeah,
That's
fuck,
okay.
Fuck
Hey,
the
we'll
Warrens.
get better. We'll get better.
We'll get better. Yeah.
Fuck the Warrens.
Fuck the
Moving on.
Warrens.
Far
Moving
Cry
on.
6.
Far Cry
Any
6.
thoughts?
No, I played Far Cry 3. It was fine.
No?
I played Far Cry Blood Dragon was the last enjoyable Far Cry game because of how goofy and ridiculous it was, and that was too short. They should have made that one a really long game.
Yeah, I have not. I've not played one since 3.
That's fair.
But the main character is a girl this time, so
Oh man,
cool.
I wonder if that'll make.
It's
the
got
game good.
Giancarlo Esposito.
It
in
does.
That-
He's good.
He's good.
He is very good. But I don't know if he can
Okay.
save it.
Mario and Rabbids sequel, Sparks of Hope.
It's fine. I heard the first one was good.
Yeah.
People that played the first one will probably
Yeah.
like the second one. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, it's got some Super Mario Galaxy stuff in it, and
Yeah.
you and I are massive Super Mario
we are
Galaxy fans.
we are very much pro Mario Galaxy.
It's definitely one we're gonna get around to
Oh, yeah.
on the channel.
That one's a classic.
Watch Dogs Legion expansion.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Don't
Uh,
bother.
All right, here we go. Last game from the Ubisoft showcase. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora.
Oh my god. I
Yes,
know you're
yes.
excited about this game. You and you and nobody else are hyped about
It's
this.
me and James Cameron only.
You and James Cameron are building the hype train for the Avatar video game.
Yes, I will be. When the Avatar sequels come out, I'll be on the street, big sign hanging off my chest, telling people to go see that movie.
It'll be the world's most pathetic blockbuster. You'll be the only person standing around waiting for the for the Avatar sequels. If it's any consolation, I'll go see them with you.
Thank you.
But if
I
you
appreciate
want, I
that.
will sit away
Oh.
from you so you don't have to listen to me laugh.
No, it's okay. I honestly don't know if my love for the Avatar franchise is ironic. And
I don't. That's fine. I don't hate you for
I don't know
that.
who I am, but all I know is that I feel excitement for
Well,
this
Star
game,
Wars
and whether
is
that's
done, so-
genuine or ironic.
Star Wars is done, so we have to find something.
Star Wars is done. Star Wars is not done.
It's done for a while.
We're doing all kinds of Star Wars.
They're doing the shows, but movies is different. You and I both know that movies is different than shows.
Yeah, I mean we're getting some later. The original
Yeah.
plan was to alternate between Avatar sequels and Star Wars movies, because
Lord.
Disney owns them both now.
Yes, they do.
But then they just kind of canceled and delayed a bunch of Star Wars projects. So
Disney,
I don't know what that plan is anymore.
Disney should try Tron again. that went real well for him last time.
Yeah,
They should make a third Tron so that it fucking bombs.
make a third horrible loss. Tron Legacy is underrated. I think everyone says
it's an
that.
enjoyable movie. It's not as good as you remember.
They got to do something to advertise. They're building a Tron roller coaster at Disney World.
They're probably just gonna like.
Yes.
No, they might do another
Re-release Tron Legacy, maybe.
Maybe.
Since it seems like a bit of a cult classic now, I'm sure a re-release would make them a little bit of money.
Yeah.
More than a third Tron would.
Yeah, it would.
But Frontiers of Pandora, I'm all about it. I'm all in, baby.
That you are.
There was like, I don't know what the game is going to be about, but I don't care.
I don't think they know what the game's gonna be about yet. I think they're
Apparently it's
anxious.
gonna be,
What is it?
I did not get that from the trailer. It's going to be first person.
Oh,
A first person open world game is what it says right here.
why would they? The whole draw to Avatar was the visual effects. Why would they make an app? That doesn't make sense. Whatever, that's fine.
We don't know anything about it, so
That's true.
moving on. We're now on to the Xbox and Bethesda showcase.
Okay.
And right up front, Starfield.
Starfield, I'm excited for.
I am also excited.
Unfortunate.
Super
that it's,
underwhelmed by the trailer.
Yeah, but I didn't figure that that trailer would be much.
Yeah.
Bethesda always really undersells in their trailers. But I'm not happy that it's going to be like an Xbox and PC exclusive, at least at launch. They might change that after the fact. But
Yeah, I think a lot of stuff has moved to the realm of timed exclusives.
yeah.
'Cause even some, like certain mascot characters, like you can get Crash Bandicoot on Xbox now.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know about the fourth one yet, but the Insane like remake
Oh, the
trilogy
Insane
you can
trilogy.
get.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I
So,
hope that
yeah,
it does come to PlayStation.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'll just cry and then buy the Series S. And that's it.
Yeah, I'm definitely starting to feel like I might be pushed into getting both, because of this Xbox showcase. Like the plan for me was always to get a PS5, but then they kept showing these games, and it's like day one on Game Pass, and I'm like, that's a pretty good
They had
deal.
like 30 different things going on day one on Game Pass. It's a
Yeah, and I think if Sony doesn't introduce something to like compete with Game Pass, they're not gonna take the next generation. The console wars are stupid anyway, but like,
it's dumb.
I think corporations are probably concerned about it.
Well, of course they are.
Yeah,
I think it'll be tighter than people probably think, even if Sony doesn't introduce something like that. But still,
yeah.
um,
I think it's the biggest edge. Again, console wars are stupid, but just as far as like sales numbers go, it's the biggest edge that Xbox has, which is why they were like every game at this showcase, they were like day one Game Pass, day
right
one
now.
Game Pass the whole way down.
that's out yesterday.
Yeah.
Did you see this?
It's already downloaded on your console.
You own this now. We emailed the copy to you, and they looked through the camera and they said, "Yes, you."
Yeah. Jackson, we know you're watching.
They said everybody's names, and it was fucking crazy. Phil Spencer gazed into my soul, and when I blacked out when I woke up, I had bought the Game Pass and installed 80 different games.
My hard drive is full of Game Pass games that I've not gotten around to yet. But I like that I can do that.
Yeah. It's great.
Next up, I think this was at the end of the showcase, so I don't know why GamesRadar.com put it as the second game on the list, but Redfall, that like vampire killing game.
It looked neat.
Yeah. As CG trailers go, it was pretty good, because I think it still showed like some stuff that would probably be in the game, and
Yeah.
sold us on the tone.
Yeah, it looked fine.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. We'll see where it goes.
That's probably another
But-
weekend sale deal.
Yeah. Or day one Game Pass. if it was one of those.
That's true. It probably was. I don't know. That was right at the end. That one might not have been.
I have no idea. I don't remember.
I don't either. There was. I remember two things from the Xbox showcase, and I think we're about to get to one of them.
Well, next up is Stalker 2.
Mm.
I didn't know Stalker existed until a few months ago, because I was watching this YouTuber who's like obsessed with it. So it's weird that a weird coincidence, I guess, for me specifically, that they have now announced another one. But I don't know anything about it.
I don't know either.
It was similar to the Metro games, which I do enjoy. So like, maybe I'll see what's up with it.
Maybe.
But who knows? I'm sure that's good. That's big news for Stalker fans, because I know the first one came out like a long time ago. So I'm happy for you. I'm excited for y'all Stalker heads.
Big claps for
all you stalkers out
there.
For
all the stalkers out there, big claps. You guys did
all the stalkers I've
loved.
Back for Blood again. It's on this list too.
Oh man, still fun.
Still into it.
Haven't played it yet. Still fun.
Contraband.
I like
Contraband. It was a CG trailer that didn't even have much in it, but like, it's not quite clear what Contraband is about beyond something contraband. Exactly. Like,
maybe it'll be like,
I have nothing to say. Anything.
Maybe it'll be like modern day Sea of Thieves.
Speaking of, next up is the Pirates of the Caribbean Sea of Thieves crossover.
Yeah, this was
the
big.
highlight of E3.
This was a personal highlight as well. This was big. This was sweet.
we are big.
We
sea
are
of
both
Thieves
both
heads.
on record as big fans of Sea of Thieves.
It's in my like top 3 games of all time for sure.
It's definitely top 5 all time for me.
And we've suggested before, like, that they should do a crossover.
Yeah,
like this.
We've said for a while that they should do something more. Well, I think more so. I've always sort of wanted a Pirates of the Caribbean game in a Sea of Thieves style. Yeah. But this is probably like the closest I'll ever get, unless this is like a jumping off point for Disney. Maybe they'll be like, "Oh, we're releasing our own Pirates game," which I'd be welcome to a Pirates game, because we also both love Pirates of the Caribbean.
It's some of my favorites. The first 3.
The first 3 are incredible. The other 2, they didn't have it. We don't talk about them.
Nah. But this is awesome, and it's more than I ever could have hoped for, because when I was suggesting they do a Pirates of the Caribbean crossover, I was thinking like clothes and ship paints.
Yeah.
But this is like
an actual thing.
Of plot stuff. Original Pirates of the Caribbean story. Yeah. Like, you get to meet Jack Sparrow. You're probably gonna fight Davy Jones.
Dude, if you can get, I don't know. They probably didn't. I don't think they showed anything about it. But I have also said for a long time that they should have like the Davy Jones like crew curses available as a Sea of Thieves curse. And if you can get that because of this, I might piss my pants, because that shit's awesome.
I am very excited. This is also like of all the things from all of these showcases, this is like the soonest. This comes out in like 5 days.
This comes out the 22nd, which is like next Wednesday. It's next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
So I'm very excited for that.
Me too. I'm gonna be all about it. We'll probably be streaming it on Twitch, twitch.tv/TooMuchBaby.
If not on Tuesday, definitely on. I practice on Wednesdays. If not on Tuesday, definitely on Thursday. Unless practice gets canceled. Yeah, it'll be within the first couple days, because that's big for both of us.
Absolutely, it is very exciting, and not even just from the Pirates of the Caribbean standpoint, but from the Sea of Thieves standpoint.
Oh yeah, just new Sea of Thieves content is always great.
Yeah, like exploring the Sea of the Damned.
Yeah, awesome. That's gonna be cool.
I've always wondered, like, every time I'm there, what's out there. I'll be on the ferry and I look around. I'm like, what's out here?
I wonder if like one thing I've always said that I thought would be cool is like you could go and fight the Ferry of the Damned as like a boss or something, and maybe they'll implement that with this. I don't know. That would be kind of cool.
I don't know.
because I figure okay, so there's a section of the map. I think it's above the volcano area, like that's
The
not
Shores of
accessible.
Gold?
Or no, there's still like a part of the map. There's like a square of it that's like still grayed out. I figure that's probably where the Seas of Damned will be. If you know
I
what
think
I'm
it's
talking
supposed to be like an underworld.
Is it
In the
gonna be
trailer,
like an
you see them
underworld?
opening up. Yeah, because
Okay.
that corner above the Devil's Roar is the Shores
Yeah,
of Gold
that's
from
right.
the
That's right.
previous campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the trailer, you see them opening like a portal in the big rock arch to
Yeah.
get there.
Yeah,
Um,
that's right. That's right. Okay, I'm probably wrong then.
But it still looks pretty exciting.
Oh yeah, I'm
um,
super excited.
I'm all about it.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I'm very excited for that.
Um, Yakuza Like a Dragon is getting a dubbed version. Cool. Yakuza's fun.
Never
That's
played
okay. Battlefield 2040. I gotta stop saying and pausing before I do all these.
it.
Battlefield 2042.
I'm excited. That'll be fun.
I'm
I'm a-
excited. I
I'm a
was
big
I
Battlefield
went
fan.
into it. Yeah, I went into it upset about it because this is what took post-launch support away from Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah, it
I
does look
I
good.
can't
I'm
deny that
excited.
it looks great, and I'm very excited.
And you've been kind of getting into Battlefield more lately, haven't you? You've
Yeah, I've been playing Battlefield 5.
Yeah, that game's fun. It's not as good as Battlefield 1, but few things
Yeah,
ever
so
will
most
be.
people. Um,
in my opinion,
the most
I
fun I
love
ever had in a Battlefield game was Battlefield 3. And this looks a
Battlefield
lot
3 was
closer to
pretty good.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I'm way into this. The
it seems like they took the best parts of
128 player count.
yeah, that's gonna be crazy. It seems like they took the best parts of 3 and 4 and like mixed them together.
Yeah,
I'm very excited.
very excited. It looks great. A lot of cool advancements for that gameplay with the larger player count, the bigger maps, the
That's gonna be
natural
crazy.
disasters that'll hit.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Very good. Right, 12 minutes, which seems to be some sort of time loop story-based game
12 minutes. I don't know.
about a
I like-
couple in their apartment.
I like games like that. I like time loop games.
I like games.
I like games.
Hot take.
Yeah, time loop games are fun.
I'm trying to think. It's not in this list. I'm gonna look it up because they talked about who was in it, like who's voicing the characters, and I think one of them was Willem Dafoe.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He's like the cop that comes in.
That's sweet. I love what we're both.
Daisy Ridley, James McAvoy, and Willem Dafoe. Yeah,
We're both big fans.
great
of,
cast.
We're both big fans of Willem Dafoe.
We're both big Dafoe heads.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Willem fans, if you will.
Willem the fans.
Psychonauts 2.
I
Sure.
never played Psychonauts 1, but sure.
Me neither. A little before my time, I think.
Yeah.
Fallout 76 expansion.
Yep. They're still going
Yep.
at it,
Still going.
which is kind of amazing to me.
Yeah. They got to do something, I guess. It's going to be a while before they put out anything else. They got to try, I guess.
Yeah.
On the same line, Elder Scrolls Online expansion.
Nah.
Still going.
Still going. That's another one that's just chugging along.
Chugging. Tried it. I could not get into it.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt about it.
Next up is Party Animals. Looked a lot like Gang Beasts to me.
Yeah, that one seemed fun. That's another
Yeah,
good
sure it'll be a fun little game.
team weekend game.
Not much to say about it.
Nope.
Hades could not possibly care
I
less.
don't give a shit about Hades.
I'm sorry, I know Hades is big. I'm not into it. It does not appeal to me in any way. I'm losing all my cred here. No one's gonna care about what I have to say.
I don't like Diablo style games. I
Yeah.
just don't care. And Hades, I don't know. I don't care.
Next up, we got Somerville.
Somerville.
That one looked neat. Yeah, it was the one with the family that's running from like robots or something.
Yeah.
Looks creepy. Looks neat.
Yeah.
Kind of freaked me out a little. I'm not a big fan of kids being in danger, so I'm sure it will affect me emotionally quite a bit.
I get that.
They showed off some more Halo Infinite gameplay.
They did. They did. They said that
That was
the Halo Infinite the multiplayer is going to be free to play, which is big.
yes.
I'm very excited about that. And then just Halo Infinite in general looks good. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Definitely a highlight. I gotta say, I think my top 3 from E3 this year were all from this showcase, and it's Sea of Thieves, Battlefield, and Halo Infinite.
Yeah.
And only one of those was like a new announcement. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm a little let down by this E3. But those 3 things are amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. The Sea of
gameplay
Thieves
looks
was
awesome.
really what made it for me. I
Yes,
can't even
that was the
lie.
only moment where I had one of those like streamer watching E3 reactions where they're like,
yo.
"Whoa!" That was me when that came up. I think I was literally yelling "No way."
I saw
was streaming.
you tweeted "No way," and I just replied "Yo."
I did. I forgot about it. Yeah, we both knew what we were talking about
Immediately.
immediately. Same wavelength. Yeah, Halo. It looks like 343's finally like figuring it out. It only took them almost 10 years.
Like 4 games or 3 games, I guess.
10 years and 4 games. But cool, I'm glad it's finally happening.
Yeah.
The gameplay looks great. The armor doesn't look fucking stupid, which I think was always 343's biggest problem. The new AI, the little bit of story stuff we got, she looks cool.
Yeah. She does look very neat.
I hope that it doesn't treat her like just like a Cortana clone, and she gets
It doesn't
like her
seem
own
like
character.
it. It seems like he's kind of apprehensive about her, which is neat.
Yeah,
So I'm excited. It's gonna be enjoyable at the very least. I
Yeah.
hope.
it's one of my most anticipated games for sure. There's a lot of stuff coming out late this year that I am excited for. Halo's way up there, not the top. My top most excited game actually did not get mentioned at E3, and I was very disappointed.
What was your top game?
Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker
Oh,
Saga.
I meant to bring that up. That's right. Yeah, we didn't get anything about that, which is kind of surprising.
Didn't say anything. I was hoping for at least like a
At
release
least a
date.
little bit. Yeah, that's right.
We didn't get nothing.
Nothing.
Not jack shit. But I'm super excited for that game. I'm a big Lego Star Wars fan.
Yeah,
But, we'll
me
see.
Too. Yeah, I mean, we'll get it eventually. Or maybe it'll just be in development hell forever, and we'll never get it.
Yeah, that was supposed to come out in like the first half of 2020. So it's kind of insane. I really hope that it comes out well.
Me too. I want it to be fun.
Yeah. That's all I ask.
That's all I ask.
Fun game.
Fun
please.
games. Fun, enjoyable Lego game.
Okay. Next up, we have Diablo 2 Remastered. Great for Diablo fans,
Yep.
I guess. But from what I know about Diablo 2 fans, they'll probably hate it anyway.
Yeah, I did not give a damn about Diablo.
Plague Tale Requiem.
That seemed okay. I never played the
Yeah.
first one.
Some spooky shit.
Some spooky
Some
shit.
grossness, I guess.
Gross and spooky.
Sure.
That sounds like me. Sounds like something I'd like.
Yeah. We got Far Cry 6 again.
Still don't care.
Yeah, still neutral. Here's a good one. Slime Rancher 2.
It looked fun.
I'm hyped.
Are
Yeah.
you?
I love Slime Rancher.
Okay. It seemed
Okay.
cool. I never played the
Yeah.
first one. It seems very simple and fun.
Yeah, it is. It's a good like sit back and relax game. There's nothing super challenging about it. It's just cute and entertaining.
And if you know me, I hate simple and fun games. I don't hate them, but that's just not for me.
You're all about
I love really strange,
Punished.
difficult, punishing games.
except Dark Souls.
Yeah, well, that's because there's. I'm not gonna get into that right now. We don't have time. We gotta keep this train a rolling.
Gotta keep the train a rolling. Here we go. Shredders is the other snowboarding game. The one
Shredders,
we
that
were
was it.
thinking-
Yeah. That one looks cool. The other one can
Yes.
can go get fucked. That one looks. The Shredders looks cool.
Whatever. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing about it. It looks a lot like the tricky game you were talking about.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm sure it'll be great. Good times all around.
Oh yeah.
It is difficult to find things to say about all of these.
Yeah. Well, that's why it's. I mean, that's sort of an encapsulation of this year's E3. It's just like, okay, games are coming
Yeah,
out.
like most of the stuff they announced was like, all right.
Yeah. Okay. There was no.
Atomic Heart. I don't even remember that one.
I remember that one a little bit. It looked okay. It's not really.
Oh,
that
that was the one with
remarkable.
the weird like spindly robots, right?
Yes, it was. It looks fine.
Yes. Looks fine. That's E3 this year though. It's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. It looks fine.
Replace next game.
Replace. I don't
That,
think I saw this one.
It was a cyberpunk pixel art adventure. A
Oh,
brutal
you know what?
2.5 side-on melee combat.
Yes, I did see this.
Yeah, I thought it looked neat. I do think it's strange how far away the camera, air quotes camera, is from the character.
Yeah.
So a lot of times it looks like you're kind of like watching people fight from afar, but you still have to be in control of it. But it looks fine. Once again, it looks fine. New Grounded content.
Yeah, that was
Uh,
neat.
Yeah, I like Grounded. I was a
Um,
little underwhelmed because when they went into it with like, it's been 1 year since the start of the Grounded early access, so we're gonna celebrate that with, like, we're gonna add a new type of plant and a new type of spider. I was expecting them to like maybe open up the big section of the map that's been closed off, or add something crazy. This looks fine, but it just looks like a normal update for this game, so I don't know what it has to do with the 1 year anniversary. I think it's just a coincidence.
Yeah, that was probably just it's been a year. Here's something. They're throwing scraps to you.
Yeah, and I mean it's good. It's hard to get into before it's finished because there is so little to do in the game.
I've never played it, but I've seen people play it, and it seems kind of interesting, but at the same time, it does seem very, very limited. So I'll play it when
Yeah,
it comes out.
I'll be more into it when it's fully out for sure.
Yeah.
Because I love a game where you're small. That's the thing about me.
I like
Any
being,
game where you're tiny,
I like
I'm
being a
into
small guy.
it. A little guy.
They call
Little
me
guy in a
Stu-
backyard.
They call me Stuart Little.
I'm excited for that Hot Wheels racing game where
I
you're
didn't
on
even
like
see that.
the
That looks.
plastic track.
Oh yeah. That looks awesome.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah, I'm super into it. Just make me a little guy. That's all I want.
Let's make me a little guy.
Among Us again.
Yeah. Big.
Pretty sus.
Nice.
Among Us.
Nice, dude.
Ding 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 ding. ding.
Shut up.
All the memes. There we go.
There they go.
We've done it. We can... God. This
There they are.
this is like the second podcast we've ever done, and it's the first one where we're just like unraveling as we
Whatever.
go through because this was such a underwhelming E3 presentation.
Oh yeah. Well, that's fine.
It's fine. It's our genuine reaction. and
Yeah,
that's what
I'm
we're
not
trying
gonna
to capture.
pretend like I'm not gonna suck corporate dick and act like this was the greatest E3 ever.
I'm not gonna fake hype for this.
No.
I'm not gonna fake hype for Eiyuden Chronicle Rising.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck that was.
No idea.
This is a very forgettable
I'm
E3.
looking
I'm looking at it and I forget.
The Ascent, another Cyberpunk game. This one's an RPG action shooter. Great.
Sweet.
Great. Sweet.
Sweet.
Age of Empires 4.
This looks cool. I like those kind of
Yeah.
games. That looked awesome. I was about
never-
it.
I've never played an Age of Empires, but
Oh, they're fun.
I do like those kinds of games, so I wouldn't be opposed to getting into this one, you know?
Yeah.
Next up, Outer Worlds 2.
That was. I didn't expect it. I never played the first
Yeah.
one, but I heard really good things about it. I'm sure I would enjoy the first one if I played it. But I just wasn't expecting it. I might get it. It seems neat.
Yeah. It's definitely an I might get it kind of game, because I could not finish the first one, like me personally.
Really?
Yeah, I just like, I don't know. I like it came out and it was on Game Pass, so I downloaded it.
Okay.
Downloaded it. And I played it like every day for like a week, and then I put it down, and I just never had the desire to pick it back up again. So I have not finished it, and I don't know how into this one I am, because the trailer angered me. Because if you recall, this trailer was making fun of like pre-rendered CGI trailers with stuff that doesn't appear in the game and not showing any gameplay. So the whole time I was like, haha, that's fun, that's clever, you know, they're hanging a lantern on it. Where's the gameplay? And then it just never
They forgot the gameplay.
got the gameplay. So I was like, okay, so you just like you'd built your whole trailer around making fun of CGI trailers that don't show anything, but that's what this is. Like, just because you make fun of the fact that that's what it is doesn't mean that's not what it is. And I saw people on Twitter like defending it, because people would be like, I saw the Xbox Twitter post about it, and someone in the replies was like, where's the gameplay? And someone replied to him and like ratioed him by being like, did you watch the trailer? And it's like, yeah, but you don't get to make fun of CG trailers that don't show anything.
Exactly.
And that's what you're doing. It's not. Oh god.
Yeah.
It's just like this review for Transformers 4 that I watched, where there's a scene in Transformers 4 where these characters make fun of the fact that everything is like a sequel or a remake or a reboot these days. And the person reviewing it said
Transformers
you don't
4.
get- Transformers 4, and the person reviewing it said something along the lines of, you don't get to hang a lantern on your shitty movie and pretend it's not a shitty movie.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about this trailer.
Wow.
Bad trailer, and it made it worse that they pretended it was better than it was.
Oh, you're pissed.
I'm pissed. This is the part where I get mad. This is where I start hating.
Angry.
Before this, I was like neutral, and now I'm delving into the anger. Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
I have no anger for this.
I have no feelings for that.
Fine. I've never played a flight sim, unless you count Star Wars Squadrons, which
I do.
Most wouldn't. You do?
I do. So we've both played it.
Yeah. But cool. I mean, I know a lot of people get like way into these, and this one looks good. So, again, another game on this list where like I'm happy for the people who are fans of this. It means nothing to me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and to finish off this showcase, Forza Horizon 5.
I don't care. I don't care about Forza.
Yeah, me neither. I care even less about the Horizon games than I do about the main ones, because they're not even racing games. They're just driving around games.
I didn't even know that.
And don't come at me in the comments
I didn't
like,
even-
"Oh no, you can race." Shut up. It's mainly driving around. All they talked about in this trailer was that you can drive around and look at places in Mexico. And like, okay. And what am I supposed to do with that?
Drive in Mexico.
This is God, this is the part of the podcast where I get mad. I'm angry now. I'm just from here on out. It's fury that these things will receive. Square Enix. I don't think I watched this one. I think I forgot they were doing this one.
All I remember from Square Lightning Round for Square Enix.
Lightning round.
They announced something about the Avengers game that was a horrible flop, and they announced the Guardians of the Galaxy game. Yeah, the Black Panther expansion. They announced the Guardians of the Galaxy game, and that was all. Oh, and they announced that Final Fantasy game that made everybody mad because like the guy he looked like a dude in like a t-shirt. It was called like the First Fantasy or something.
Final Fantasy VII: The First Soldier.
Yeah, that one.
All right. All I know about Final Fantasy is it's the boring stuff from Kingdom Hearts.
Damn.
New Life is Strange. Cool.
Sure.
I like Life is Strange.
I never played it, but it seems alright.
Yeah, I don't. It's real hokey. Guardians of the Galaxy looks fun. The Avengers thing, we'll see. I still stand by the fact that the like moment to moment gameplay in Avengers is fun. Like the way all the heroes handle
absolutely.
Is good. It's just there's nothing to do.
Avengers is the best Iron Man game I've ever played.
Yes. I was shocked by how well Iron Man plays.
I hate MCU Iron Man, so I was very surprised when I found out that Avengers Iron Man was my favorite character to play in the whole game.
He's good.
He's so much fun to play.
I was worried they weren't going to be able to fit him in because he's all about flying around and shooting lasers and shit, and it looked like a beat 'em up. But no, it's great. But like, what am I going to do with him? Clear out another AIM warehouse? Fuck off.
Yeah, for real.
If the War for Wakanda expansion adds some actually interesting levels, then like maybe I'll get back into the game. I genuinely believe if they just start adding interesting things to do, they could save that game.
Yeah. But I doubt it. I doubt they'll add super interesting stuff. Unfortunately. Yeah.
Well, I'll have to wait and see, I guess. And again, Guardians of the Galaxy, great. Looks fun.
Looks fine. I'm sure I'll play
it. Third-person single-player adventure with a strong narrative. That's the claim.
Sweet.
If you say so, I'll take your word for it.
Strong narrative. Sure.
I
believe.
All right, finishing up Nintendo.
I was... as far as Nintendo went...
already covered Nintendo.
Yeah, Metroid Dread looked cool.
Yeah.
The Smash character was
Metroid,
fine.
Not by choice.
Metroid's fine. It's enjoyable. Metroid Dread
it seems neat.
It looks fun. The Mario Party game I'm excited about. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm into that one. I had forgotten about that one until you brought it up. But yes, I do really enjoy the new Mario Party, so more of that is great. Perfect.
Yeah, I mean there was a game, I forget what it was called, but it was like a tank. It was like a war game kind of that was coming to Switch. It was like a remake of two old war games that were like turn-based combat. I forget what they were. It was like Advanced Nation or something.
They have a list here of games coming to Nintendo Switch. Is it Astria Ascending?
Nope.
Strange Brigade.
Advance Wars. That was it. Advance Wars 1 and 2 remaster coming to the Switch. That seems fun. I'll probably buy it and play it, but that's about it.
Another Fatal Frame.
Yeah, it's not another Fatal Frame. It's the Fatal Frame that was stuck on Wii U, and they ported it.
Stuck on Wii U. That is the right way to say it.
That's the way to put it. Games. That's like what they did with Mario Kart 8. It was stuck on Wii U, and they ported it.
imprisoned on the Wii U.
Man, talk about a bomb.
Unfortunate, because there are some good games on there.
There are, but ugh. It was like they had a prototype for the Switch and they were just like, yeah, fuck it, release it.
Yeah.
What?
Fuck it.
Really?
Release it and give it a confusing name.
And then like 3 years later they came out with the Switch. It wasn't that long after. Like the break from the Wii to the Wii U was, at least in my mind, much longer than from the Wii U to the Switch. Or maybe I'm just like...
Maybe it's because of how old we were.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just dumb. I could just be... I'm probably just very dumb.
That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. The Wii was 2006. The Wii U was 2012. The Switch was 2017. So 6 years and then 5 years.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. It does not feel like it's been that long since the Switch came out.
Well, yeah, the Switch is kind of a powerhouse.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. I like it.
Yeah. It's definitely
Mario Golf.
The Mario Golf. That's
way
right.
more excited for Mario Golf than I should be.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. I love a golf. I know you love a golf.
Oh, I love golf games. Golf and fishing games are like the best.
You streamed PGA Tour a few times.
I streamed
SexJet.
I streamed PGA. I was on Golf Sunday like a year ago with SexJ and Squiffy, and that was a great time. Shout out to those guys. Twitch.tv/Sexual Jumanji and Twitch.tv/SquiffyK. Two wonderful, wonderful men who are live who are live like every day of the week. Which is
God, I wish that were me.
Yeah, which is something I can't do. Maybe when I move, but I just couldn't do that right now.
Yeah, we'll get more efficient with it.
Oh,
I'm sure.
absolutely. But that's about it, isn't it? Because
yeah, that's about it. Nintendo was the last big one.
Yeah.
They're doing like a second Summer Games thing, but I think it's just showing gameplay from some games they announced. Anything else? Any other thoughts? Any closing statements?
Closing statement. Sea of Thieves is they won. In my mind, Sea of Thieves won.
Yeah, it was the winner for me as well.
Sea of Thieves was the winner of E3. Congratulations, Rare Software. You've finally done it. And it seemed like this
finally done it.
This was a pretty big. This is a pretty big like win for the community too. It seemed like a bunch of people were hyped up about this, so I'm excited. Maybe they'll do more big content shit like this.
I hope so. I know that I saw some people saying that they were worried about how light the content in season 2 of Sea of Thieves has been so far. But it's because of this. Yeah.
Sweet. I'm excited. Very excited for it.
Very excited. I guess I've already listed my highlights. It's Sea of Thieves, Halo, Battlefield.
Sea of Thieves, Halo,
all from the Xbox show.
Starfield.
So if I had to give it to one,
I guess
if I had to give it to one.
I have to hand it to Microsoft, I suppose.
Gotta hand it to them.
Nintendo, legally, for me,
we have to.
Legally, we have to hand it over. We're being sued. Nintendo had a pretty decent showing, some cool stuff, but I don't know. Nothing will hit like the fucking when I found out that Sea of Thieves thing was happening. That was sweet.
Yeah. It was such genuine excitement for me
absolutely.
that I did not expect after the previous showcases were so underwhelming.
So bad.
Is that it then? Are we good?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We'll be back soon, hopefully, with something we're more passionate about than an underwhelming E3
E3. We'll talk about TV or something. I don't know. I guess we could talk about.
We've been meaning to do one.
The Winter Soldier, that show. That's wrapped up and done.
We've been meaning to do one about the Marvel shows. as of recording this, we're 2 episodes into Loki, so we've been meaning to do one since like the first half of
Well, okay.
WandaVision. So
So here's the issue, right? We recorded, and this is it's entirely my fault. We recorded the Snyder Cut thing like the day after the Snyder Cut came out, and I just didn't edit for months. I literally finished.
It's okay.
We
You're a busy
uploaded
guy.
we uploaded that episode yesterday, but I wasn't even really that busy. I just didn't feel like editing. But I had a free evening, and I was like, you know what? I'll edit the podcast, and I'm glad I did, because then literally the day after it got posted, we're sitting down and doing this one.
Yeah.
And this actually gives me a reason to watch Loki, because otherwise I don't think I would.
It's
and
very good so far.
I've heard that it's pretty good. I really liked okay. I liked WandaVision up to a point, and then Falcon and Winter Soldier I enjoyed also up to a point. I don't know. There was some weird stuff in both those shows, but I have yet to see Loki, and I don't know. I'm cautiously not. I guess I'm more curiously optimistic about it.
Yeah. So far, this is not. We'll talk about it in the podcast in the next one, which will hopefully be up soon after this one.
Yeah.
I will be editing this one, so now we'll see how quick I am about it.
You've got to beat 3 months.
I love editing though, so
that's fair.
It shouldn't be difficult for me, hopefully.
No, yeah, and I'm gonna get back into the swing of it. I thought about editing today, like a personal video, but then I bought Chivalry 2 for $30 and played it, and that game is incredibly fun. And I lost an evening to it because I was waiting.
That's all right.
I was waiting around for dinner so that I knew I would be able to do this uninterrupted. Yeah, and that game's awesome. But that's all I really have to say about E3. It was fine.
It was fine. A couple of highlights.
A couple of hidden
Nothing.
treasures. That was it.
But that's, I don't know. I think that's just the landscape right now. Everything's been weirdly spread out because of COVID. A lot of these games were announced on these showcases, so maybe it'll be better next year. I hope it's better, because that might be a real E3 with crowds back going, woo!
There's going to be gaming
With
at
games. Real gaming.
Real gamers at E3, not clickbait.
Not clickbait.
No, it's
maybe
good.
one day we'll be big enough to get the invite.
That'd be
Get
sweet.
the E3 invite.
Go to San Diego Comic-Con. Stand around.
Yeah,
look at all
I'd
the
love to go.
nerds.
I know you went
That'd
to
be
Steel
sweet.
City Con.
I did. That was
I have not had the chance.
dude. That was a crowded. We can talk. I guess I'll talk about that a little bit more in the next podcast too. I'll talk about the first con back from COVID.
Yeah. Well, next one will be a bit of a variety cast.
Yeah, I assume most of them will be. We've just, I don't know. The first 2 have just been about big topics because, again, when we recorded the Snyder Cut one, it had literally just happened, and then E3 just finished yesterday. So we're just sort of capturing topics right now because they're fresh, or they were fresh. But I assume in the future it'll just be more
general, just what we're up to kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff that games we're playing, movies and TV that we're watching, cons we're attending.
Yeah.
And anyway, like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, you gotta do that. Gotta do all that.
Gotta do that.
Ring
Smash
the
that
bell.
bell.
Yeah.
Last time we made a joke about smashing the bell like Superman smashed Steppenwolf.
Yeah, he beheaded him and stepped on the bell.
Joke this time.
Very underwhelmingly hit the bell. Hit the bell very half-heartedly. Like
hit the bell at a leisurely pace.
At a leisurely pace with a
get a little excited for a second and then pretty quickly get bored about it.
Yeah.
But hit the bell anyway.
Still gotta hit that bell.
You gotta hit that bell.
Gotta hit the bell.
Hopefully, this will probably be up on a new channel.
Yes. So this will be the first upload on a new channel that we're going to hammer out.
And then it'll probably be mostly this for a while until we
Yeah,
can
until
get
we
into
can
the
get into
the same space,
and then record
and we'll
some.
record some more stuff,
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
some in-person stuff, some movie commentaries,
Yeah.
which I'm very excited about.
Oh, me too. That's gonna be awesome. All right.
Yeah.
Well, if you are still listening to this, thank you very much for listening.
Thank you.
It's not the most interesting episode in the world, but it's recent, and it's, I don't know, I guess it's a good capsule to look back and say, oh, this E3 was super underwhelming.
Yeah, it's like we said, it's our genuine reaction.
Oh, yeah.
And that's all you can ask of us.
Mhm.
And if you ask any more, fuck you.
Fuck yourself.
That'll be a tradition.
Yeah.
That we'll always find a moment to say fuck you to the
Fuck
audience
you.
on this podcast. If you disagree with us about any of these games, fuck you.
To be
It's a
fair,
dislike.
I've already said that a couple times. I said fuck
That's
you.
all right.
I
All
said
right.
fuck you like an hour and a half ago about Dark Souls
Get in the
games.
comments if you disagreed with us on our opinions of any of these games. If you're super hyped for Elden Ring, get in the comments. Tell us to get good. Hit the dislike. And fuck yourself.
Yeah.